Hello and welcome to Innovative Learning Process. Now we are going to take the mains art and culture part, and under this part now we are going to take the Pallavas society and culture at southern India. So society and culture of Pallava. The society of the Pallava is mainly based upon Aryan culture. Aryan culture means whatever is prevalent in northern India, the same thing are prevalent in southern India as well. Brahmins, it means that four castes like Brahmins and Kshatriyas, Vaisyas and Shudras that had been divided here in northern India, and in the same way the Brahmins who has acquired the high position in the society, and they are also greatly patronized by the kings. So they hold the better position in the society. They received the land and villages as well from the kings. This particular land that Brahmins had been receiving, it, it was called Brahmadeya. This is important fact. Brahmadeya called. This land was donated by the kings to Brahmins. Brahmadeya. This shows the dominance of the Brahmins in Pallava culture. Caste system became rigid. Caste system became rigid. It means that the division of the caste, whichever had been done, this was strictly implemented. Pallava society, they were Orthodox Hindus. Orthodox Hindus means they follow very strictly the division of the society. They worshipped Shiva and Vishnu. However, they also tolerated Buddhism and Jainism. Buddhism and Jainism also had been tolerated by Pallavas. However, they are known to be the Orthodox Hindus. Kanchipuram, a great center for learning. Kanchipuram had been the great center for learning. It was known as Ghatika. Kanchi University had been known as Ghatika. This could be the potential question in our prelims. That what is Ghatika? This is Kanchi. This is the name of the Kanchi University. And this Kanchi University propagated Aryan culture in South. Aryanization of South had been considered that it had been completed during Pallava reign. Aryanization in Pallava reign had been completed. Vatsyayana, who had written Nyayabhasya, was the teacher in Kanchi University. Vatsyayana, who had written Nyayabhasya, was the teacher in Kanchi University. Also, Bharavi, who had written Kiratarjuniyam. Bharvi written Bharvi had written Kiratarjuniyam and Dandin Dash Kumar Charitam. This is very important writings. Bharvis Kiratarjuniyam and Dandin Das Kumar Charitam. And both the scholars had been living in Pallavas court. Vaishnava and Saiva literature flourished in Pallava's reign. Sanskrit had been the chief language for the royals and scholars. This was considered that Sanskrit was the elite class language. Vedic tradition had been superimposed on local ones. Vedic tradition of the northern India had been superimposed on local ones during this Pallava period. Trivites that are known as Nayanars. They are the Nayanar saints because Bhakti movement had two divisions, Nayanars and Alvars, and it is considered that initially the Bhakti movement had been started in southern India in the form of Alvars and Nayanars. So, Saivites are known as Nayanars. They are Nayanars, and the saints like Appar, Shavandar, and Sundarar. Appar, Shavandar, and Sundarar. They are the Saivite saints during Pallava period, and Vaishnavites, which are called Alvars, and the important saint from Alvars, Andal. She is only female Alvar saint, Andal. These saints composed hymns in Tamil in 6th and 7th century. Dances in big temples maintained during Pallava period. Three types of places. The division of the places means people who are residing under some compartmentalization, like peasants who had been living there. That place was called Ur. Peasants. It means that this is the association of the common people, Ur. Also, there was Shabha, and most probably Sabha is dominated by Brahmins, and Brahmins are getting Agrahara, Agrahara land that was tax free. Agrahara land that was tax free. It means that those Brahmins who are getting the Agrahara land, they have not to pay the tax. Third one was Nagaram. Nagaram, where merchants and traders had been residing. Nagaram. So three types of places: Ur, Sabha, and Nagaram. In Pallava period, Hindu culture also spread in Southeast Asia, like Cambodia and Java. So overall, we can say that this was the very enriching environment in view of the spreading culture from northern India to southern India during Pallavas period.